Series. Dr. Chandra is a world-class science expert in herbal, dietary supplements, nutraceuticals, cosmeceuticals. He did his master's in Lucknow University in 1985 and doctorate in natural product chemistry from CSIR India with more than 35 years of global experience in academic and industry. His area of focus at Nutrilites and artistry brand at Amway is directed towards innovation, discovery and development of health and beauty products. His passion is to convert the traditional botanical medicine in ingredients that have established evidence of efficacy based on ancient wisdom by using modern science to evolve into the current products that can delight consumers. His research has gained him 82 peer-reviewed publications and more than 83 invited presentations in international platform. To till date, he has also 18 patents in his career so far. So huge round of applause to Dr. Chandra. Dr. Chandra participates and serves as a subject expert in International Science Society and organizations such as AOAC, International Association of Analytical Communities, ASP, American Society of Pharmacognosy, ABC, American Botanical Council, AHPA, American Herbal Product Association, and more. In 2013, he was conferred the award of Distinguished Scientist by the award Amway R&D, and in 2019, he was conferred the Lifetime Achievement Award of Fellow AOAC International Association of Analytical Communities for his meritorious service to that organization. He has also partnered with Ayush and Fasai in India for creating good practices for botanical integrity. Now I would like to Dr. Chandra to invite for 9th alumni lecture series. Dr. Chandra, please.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I will put my lapel because I have this fidgety habit of walking and talking. So I will do that now. Everyone. On it? You can hear me in the back, right? No, the click. Oh. Sure. I'm audible in the back, right? So, yeah, this is good. So, today's presentation is going to be very interesting. You have heard a lot of science. I know you will get a lot of science in this room for a long time. I am not going to talk science today. I am going to talk, I picked up because it is just okay. So I am going to talk about future of beauty. The presentation I have behind me is already given in Los Angeles in December last year. So it is a public domain. And the reason I am still showing that presentation to you here is because this was a keynote speech in International Society of Cosmetic Chemists by invitation. And what I was asked to deliver was, where do we see the beauty trends and the future of the products that we are being asked, none other than but the consumers, what are they looking into, what is post-COVID impact, and how are they looking on what they want, and what kind of healthy life solutions they are asking from cosmetics and skincare products. And that is what I will be sharing with you today. And why I will be sharing you those things? Because once you see what the consumer demand is, it is the opportunity for science to come up with solutions and come up with interventions. I won't be looking right here because if I look at my wife, I cannot talk. So she's right in front of me, so I will go to this side.
आप डॉक्टर साहब
Okay.
इस ब्लॉक में रहिए, अनिल मिश्रा की आंखों में देखिए और यहीं से
So let's talk a little bit about future of beauty, and by future I mean let's talk about huh? That beauty is 33 years old with me, so it has been 33 years. So we have been together for 33 years. So let us jump right in. But before I jump right in, it is so nostalgic to come here. Not a very good example, but last time when I was speaking here, it was February of 2020. We all know what happened after that. I left this place and I felt like doors shutting behind me. The world was shutting behind us. And what terrible 2 years we had. I hope we never go back to that. And I'm so happy to be back here in the same room again. So let's kick on future of beauty. So when I say future of beauty, in a nutshell, the future talks about integrated and holistic beauty. If I have to explain in 2 words what the future is, it is integrated beauty, it is holistic beauty. It is beauty inside out. It is holistic. It is head to toe. That is what we mean by beauty. So the definition of beauty is going to change, and I will show you how. So we all know beauty lies in the eye of the beholder. That is a great saying, and I'm sorry to say to Plato, this will be changing in next 10 years because beauty lies within me, not in the eyes of the beholder. I really don't give it a damn what you think how beautiful I am, what I'm modeling. I want beauty to be within me, and thank you. I want to feel beautiful the way I want to be beautiful for my mental peace, for my mindset, for my self-esteem, and that helps me to do what I want to do in this world. I'm not depending on anybody else to tell me what should I look like. I don't want anybody else to tell me or compliment me I'm beautiful or not. It is all on me. So my topic for this, today I am saying future of beauty. In LA it was my beauty. My beauty. So for everybody, men, women, my beauty. It is all about me now. It is not in the eyes of the beholder. And that is what we will talk about. What I will be sharing with you are the factors, events, and situations that will impact beauty in the next 10 years, as I said. And I will also give you a small pulse of, I think this is a different place. I will also tell you a little bit of examples of few things that what it means. So just 2 things within next 30 minutes. This is what I'm going to talk to you about. This is the summary of what I will be talking. It has some trends, it has some interventions, it has some situations that are going to impact. So this is what I'm going to talk to you about. If I have to stop, I can stop here because this is what my talk is all about. But let's have fun with this. And one more thing I will tell you. Yeah? And Anil, I should know this better, right?
That's not the one.
It's not one?
This is another one. Dusra is that.
Okay, got it. God bless you. So, let's start with things that will impact. One thing I wanted to share with you, and I was joking with my friends, it is, I'm talking about future of beauty, I'm talking about Saundarya, Sundarta and beauty today, but my own eye got swollen. I don't know why, so this is not beautiful, but that's okay. So, sustainability is the big thing that is going to drive not only beauty but any industry in the future. Sustainability is the key driver. So, how many of us do understand sustainability? I know you do because you have a reason. Yeah. So, sustainability is basically an ideal equilibrium triangle of environment, social activities, and economy. Everybody talks about it. Companies which will adhere to sustainability principles like people, like handling, like good practices of, handling of ingredients, good practices, and there is one another big word, good practices and people who not only say they are doing it, but they document they are doing it, will be the winners in next 10 years. And I'm talking on a global perspective. Everything matters from now on. So environment, clean technologies, safer environment, treatment of the people, diversity, everything matters. Of course, economy does too, because you have to make profit with what you make. So those are the most important things that will drive the industries in next 10 years. So that is basically what we should mean when we say sustainable. That's what it means. All slides are my favorite. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. We all have heard this, DEI. DEI is the word, and sometimes we just say DI. It is the same thing. It is about beauty in diversity. Diverse is beautiful. Having different people around you, gender-wise, lifestyle-wise, practice-wise, is beautiful. So there is uniqueness, there is beauty in diversity, and there is right to be seen. That principle will drive the trend of beauty in the next 10 years. All of us have right to be seen. Nobody is second to none. We all have to embrace uniqueness, and that will show up in beauty too. All slides are my favorite. There are a lot of pictures in these slides today. And this is just a spin-off from diversity, equity, and inclusion. It is about power of culture and traditions. You already know, India included, fashion world has already gone into rituals and traditions already. Fashion is into these things. Fashion has understood the cultures of the world, of different kind of people, has embraced those cultures, have understood what those rituals are, and they have already designed the new fashion trends based on those. Beauty is going to be a quick follower, and fashion and beauty are going to come together somewhere where they will join hands in culture and traditions. Very easy here to understand, to use the word culture and traditions. Companies that say they are going to feed into this versus companies who will take time to understand what culture is, what tradition is, what is the global culture. There is nothing called global culture. We all have different cultures globally, but we have to first dive in and understand the cultures, dive in and understand the traditions. Only then we can cater to those needs when it comes to skincare products. Just reading a book or seeing a movie will not tell you what that culture or tradition is. And I will give you an example. And today's world is evolving very good. Being outside India, seeing movies from India that show India to the foreign world has changed now. In my time, and I think in before even last 20 years, we used to only show poverty, right? People sitting on top of trains. That has changed. Why I'm saying this? Now we get deep dive into traditional cultures, routine, rituals. You see wedding ceremonies, you see haldi ceremonies, you see hair styling. There is a group of people who are just having a party just because everybody is putting hair oil. And that is where this industry is going to see in. So they are going to understand what are the cultures, how they relate to skincare products, how they integrate with the fashion. So you will see a big steep growth into that. Also, I am right here in India, and you can see this is a great opportunity for us Indians also, because when we say culture and tradition, it has a huge role for us to play. And this also means a lot among people like you. Think about it, because customer is number one. Whenever you have an idea Your idea should start from customer or consumer. Those days are gone when I say, I have made this product, it has to work for you, trust me, believe me, and use it, and I will sell it to you. It's not going to happen anymore. It has to start with, I have a product, I have heard you, and I think you are looking for this. Use it and tell me how it is. So that is where it goes. And culture and traditions will open a big, big door for this opportunity. I'm talking, there are a lot of other opportunities. This is one of the huge ones. And being from a company, yes, I want to sell my product, I want to make my bottom line. So there's a lot of money to be made here. I have no qualms about it. Another favorite of mine, ancient wisdom and modern science. So in the COVID year of 2020, my company was going through a big change. We were laying off 25% of our global workforce. We were restructuring, we were redoing a lot of ways we do business and a lot of ways we do science. So our R&D was renamed as Innovation and Sciences at that time. That's why you see on my first slide, my title says Advisor for Botanical Innovation, Innovation and Science. So at that time, my new R&D officer, my R&D officer means she is the head, she is not only R&D officer, she is head of R&D and marketing. Her name is Anusha Sanai. And just for your information, she is an Iranian, working in America. Diversity and inclusion. Amazing person. And she grabbed me that, Amit, I want you to form a team, you name the people. We want to redo our botanical and herbal strategy for next 10 years. We don't know what that strategy will look like. You tell me, I will give you people, and you take 1 year to come back to me with that strategy that this is how we will revamp our herbal and botanical product lines, both for health and beauty. And when I say health and beauty, it is nutrilight and artistry, it is oral and skincare both. I got that opportunity, I grabbed it. Only one question she asked. What do you think is the next leapfrog? I will repeat. What do you think is the next leapfrog for botanical innovation? And she sent me out. When I gave her the answer, she sent me, okay, you are ready, you go. My answer was, the next leapfrog for herbal or botanical innovation is going back to the roots. We have, you get it, right? We have come so far in this world. We have, us the human beings have been, or we think we are so smart that we have played with the nature so much, we have processed everything to the hilt. And we have gone so far in processing and purification of these herbal ingredients that they don't even look like natural products anymore. They don't look like synthetics, they don't look like natural products. They are in between no man's world. It is between two countries have a border and there is something between. That is where those two things are sitting. It is time to go back to the roots. And it is not easy now. Going back to the root is never easy. It was easy when we were starting, when life was happening on this earth, not right now. Now we have to reverse engineer everything and try to make it look like natural. It is not easy. But that was the focus point of botanical strategy, and that's what I'm emphasizing here. Ancient wisdom, modern science. Now, how it reflects on beauty. I'm not saying use what Ayurveda and TCM recommend for beauty, because those are the preparations that were made by old ways, right? Today's consumer wants the same quality, but wants it to be easy to use. So something with a kick, not more processed. They want a paste of whatever herb you say, but they want that paste in a way, in a delivery form, another keyword, delivery form, where they can use it on the go and where they can see the benefit. So easy to use and measure beauty products that are based on traditional ancient wisdom, and where the modern science comes in to say, this is how it is, this is how it works, this is what it contains, and it is all natural and it is sustainable. So now going back to the sustainability, it has to be clean by definition, it has to be clean in drinking. So all these things matter. one thing that we in India will feel very good, and I give this example all over the world. If you look at Asian traditions, Asian and Southeast Asian, our market is flooded with these kind of skincare products. It is not the case in the Western world. They don't want it, and I will tell you why. But this is the next leapfrog in skincare too. We need to have traditional herbal medicine integrated into cosmetics. If you don't put sunscreen, you will get cancer. If you don't put my cream, you will be so wrinkled and ugly that nobody will recognize you and you will look like 10 years older. If you don't put this oil in your hair, you will go bald. You will get alopecia. You will get that. That is what marketing campaigns are. They scare the heck out of you. They say, if you don't do this, this can happen to you. Bad things can happen to you. It is going to be. COVID has done enough for our mental health. Mental health is number one. Don't sell fear. Sell joy. Sell happiness. Sell that how this thing will work for you, how it is good for you, rather than if you don't, then this will happen to you. You will see a lot of positivity in campaigns, in ads, and how you read the labels on boarding boards and everything. The ads will, the language of ads and the way we talk about business will totally change. This will soothe this. This will help you in this way. Not like, oh, if you don't do this, you are done. We have to say what can go right. Mental health is a huge thing, as I said. HCD and empathy. I mentioned that in the last slide too. HCD means human-centered design. Everything that we do in a product, in our science, has to appeal to the people. It has to be engineered based on or keeping consumer desire in mind. I mentioned that earlier. That's HCD. And empathy is understand what that means and then start your work to make something to give to the people what it means. So HCD and empathy are the very first steps when we start thinking products. How it matters to this audience, science. Whatever I am saying is science has to come to intervene to make this happen. That's why I am talking about this. This is where we want to go, this is what it looks like, and science has to help to make it go there, what I'm talking and sharing about. Extreme weather, we all know. Pollution and virtual to real transition, we all know this. Extreme weather, we don't have to talk much about it because the whole globe, the whole world is facing this. Things are getting warmer, things are getting wetter where they are supposed to be dry, things are getting colder where it is supposed to be hot, things are getting hotter where it is supposed to be hot. And pollution goes side by side. Population is going up. Automobiles, electric vehicles will come. Tomorrow, it will take some time. It won't be like every auto is electric in 10 years. We still have to deal with what we deal right now. So there's a lot of pollution, and pollution is not only automobile. Pollution is because of a lot of other things. That's a whole different science to study pollution, right? So extreme weather, pollution, and virtual to real. Those days are going away where we were working from home during COVID. We are all coming out of the closets. We are coming out to work. We want to be with people again. All these things are out there. How will this impact future of beauty? We are chemistry people here. We understand the term stability, right? So there are active ingredients or there are chemical compounds. Let me say botanically, there are phytochemicals in my formulation. Okay, I expose them to pollutants and extreme weather. You know, when you heat an organic compound, it decomposes. In our industry, pharma is different. I'm talking skincare and dietary supplements. In our industry, we are not supposed to track what it converted into when it decomposed. All we have to track is there is a label claim of the product on the label, and I'm living up to that label claim or not. That's it. Can you imagine with this extreme weather, when these compounds are transforming into God knows what, and what they will do to us? Even though it is not required by law to track those degradants, it is required for human mankind for us to see what are the toxic or safety effects they will have when they start decomposing, when people are putting them and getting out on a daily activity, on a day-to-day. That is one. That is the human aspect of this story, where you want to check that it is safe for human system, right? Because of extreme weather. Number two, also now the formulation is going to change. Now I know the conditions are harsher. If I am making a product for people in Rajasthan, for example, I want to make sure this product, and there are wonderful people who are applying these products and they want to be out and about, okay? People are very hardworking, they go outdoors, they go indoors, they go outdoors several times in a day. They are exposing themselves to a lot of things. How do I ensure that, you can call it makeup, you can call it product, that application stays and sustains that harsh weather? Not like you put a makeup and it starts cooling down, melting down. You don't want that, you want it to hold. So how it will be on your body, how it will work for you to hold on your body, there are changes in the formulation we have to do. And when you do those changes, maybe the reason you were putting them on your body are not going to happen, because now you change the chemistry of that product. So lot of R&D doors are going to open to just cope up with this environmental flip-flop. So safety and sustainability of that product on the skin. Two things we are going to see there. We are also going to see rise in a lot of detox type products, cleansing. You come at the end of the day, you clean yourself. Not only you are cleaning your makeup, you are also using now products that are clinically proven to get your skin, get you rid of the pollutants that you are exposed to. Detox products will be flooding the market. They are already there, but you will see a big flood in these products in the market in the future because of how to get rid of pollution, not only removing the makeup. Removing makeup was a different thing. Getting rid of bad things is a new thing. And different types of pollution, not one type. India might have a different product for cleansing. Korea might have a different product for cleansing, and so can Brazil, and so can US, because we all have different kind of pollutions. We have to understand, we have to learn, but we have to create a database of that pollution, and then design our products on the cleansing agents who will get rid of those things. So again, a great opportunity for science to come. This is where the science and scientists will step in. I think it is an amazing time to be so creative. We all say the world is going bad, everything is bad, everything is hot, it is this. Also at this time, it is a very good opportunity for all of us to be creative and think out of the box. This is the time, these 10 years, think out of the box. That we work from home to work from office transition. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. No? Anti-aging. Wrinkle, anti-wrinkle, anti-aging. You can read what is behind me. You know where I'm going with this. This is all about, again, my beauty, beauty within me. And if I'm aging, I think few of us are going to be 60 next year. And if I'm aging, I want to look my age. I want to be graceful in my aging. And that gives me more confidence. That enhances my self-esteem. And that makes me feel healthy also. I am me. I'm not trying to be somebody else that I am not. 1 or 2 wrinkles reduced is okay. But you take care of this wrinkle, then this wrinkle, then this wrinkle, then this wrinkle, then your whole face, you become plastic and you look damn ugly after a while. You know those people who go through knife and plastic surgery just for the sake of being young. Number 1, it is too expensive. Number 2, it does not make you look good. It makes you look weird. In fact, focus on getting aging gracefully. That is what adds value to us. And my role model is Betty White. And that is what she believed in. And that's why I am showing her here. So it is empowerment to feel confident and strong. There are a lot of things, healthy aging and all those kind. It is healthy aging, not anti-aging. There is a small twist in the word. Right now, anti-aging is everywhere. You will see it change. Another big opportunity in this, I don't know why I keep it so that I might miss a note and I have to really cut it. Another missed boat here is menopausal health. Premenopause, menopause, and postmenopause. That small time frame for women. There is a huge need for skincare products to come in that really work. Clinically proven skincare for women who are on the edge of menopause, that is like who are in late premenopause. Now they are going through menopause and then there is the postmenopause part. Not many. Google it. A lot of people say they have it, but genuinely there are very few products that really have a good scientific evidence and clinical behind. Because you can do the math, you can see what symptoms we are talking in menopause, what symptoms, right? There is dryness, skin dryness, skin chappiness, hair loss. I'm not talking internal organs, they are different, and that there are interventions for that too. I'm talking external. I read it and I'm citing an example. This is not an example from India. This is an example from Latin America. About 50% of women workforce have quit their job during this time because they cannot cope the way they could present themselves externally while in a professional world. That is so sad, so sad. When I was in my chemistry, Anand, how many boys were there? And how many girls were there? So we had a 3-to-1 ratio, or 2-to-1, right? But I mean to say girls are very bright. And we don't want to lose women in workforce. They are awesome in workforce. But these type of things will help them be in workforce. I'm talking about Brazil data. But again, the point, the message I'm trying to say is we need help during that time. And there is an opportunity here. There is not much out there in the And I said, legit science-based efficacy. It is not snake oil. You cannot come up with the stories that, hey, I found this, it works, and so you should use because I said so. Science. Science will rule it. I kind of disagree with that, but I also, this is a data, so I will share it with you. Nobody can stop AI. AI is taking over. Artificial intelligence is the way to go for everything. For everything. The way, even in our industry, the way you formulate a product, there are AI databases. You say what kind of product I want to make. The database will tell you what ingredients you need, what excipients you need, how to make it, and what is the efficacy target you are looking for. There are companies now helping industries like mine a lot with AI-based formulation technology. There are companies who have something called a smart herbs. So they have AI telling them for these kind of symptoms, you need these kind of botanicals. And they have the whole Ramayana of that botanical in front of you. So AI is everywhere. AI is not a rocket science. AI is basically, we have been generating data for years. Today's technology basically is taking that data all in one and putting so many search engines that you can get the answer the way you want it in any way possible. But AI, we are not getting out of AI. I will give you an example, sorry. I will give you an example of AI. And this is where I have a disconnect, but maybe I am old. There is a company in Japan, a fragrance company. They have created an AI-based database of smell. So they have converted smell, they have digitized the smell. Now, They will interview the customer and they will ask customer what kind of a perfume or a fragrance you are looking for. And the customer does not have to think. You just have to say what you are looking for. And they will come to you with a whole list of things. This is what you need. Not like I'm going to the store using testers and strips, smelling and saying I'll come back tomorrow, I'll tell you how it was. Or I love this, give it to me now. So AI is taking over the olfactory properties too. Tomorrow the taster panel will be replaced by AI. If we cannot run away from that, I'm sharing just because it is the way you will see it. But personal opinion, she told me, I would spend money for trial sizes. I would love to know what I want to use before I use it, to use it on a longer term. But that's okay. But this will happen. These 10 years will figure out, is human smell or human intervention into olfactory property is still valid or not. But this is going to happen, it is happening as we speak. Digital beauty. My favorite slide. No stain, no gain. Okay, in India, I've been in China, in Thailand, you see a lot of cosmetic products which have botanicals in it. They also, the color is also like that. If you have Vico turmeric vanishing cream, if you have Vico Vajradanti, it is yellow. I don't think Vajradanti is yellow anymore, but vanishing cream is still yellow because it has turmeric in it. So turmeric is yellow, so it looks yellow. It is here, we can see that. But Western world does not like the stain in cosmetic products. So what happens? What I'm saying is don't feel too comfortable with India too. It looks yellow, remember what I was saying. That doesn't mean it's turmeric. Okay. Western world is having issues with stains in the final product. So this is a public talk and this is no secret, but if you look into cosmetic products that have natural flowers or any picture of natural products on the label, nice looking things, you think jasmine and they say jasmine oil or whatever, you will think it is in it. My dear chemistry fellows, you are, or those who are analytical in nature, go test for it and tell me if you found jasmine in the final product. It is not there. But it is there as an ingredient that was used during formulation. It is true. But in the final product, we cannot put that much jasmine because the whole texture of the product will be different. So the story of jasmine is there, not the real jasmine. Today's consumer says, I don't care. Give me that jasmine. Give me that turmeric. I am okay with that color. I am okay with the pink lotion. Men will say, I am okay with pomegranate lotion. If it is pink, it's okay. What if it is pink? I will use it. This is the new generation. They want a stain. So no stain, no gain is the new way to go rather than old way. Gain from story, but no stain. A huge paradigm shift is coming. Now when I said India, you see a lot of products which are already infused with botanicals, and same in other Asian countries. True. But I also challenged, this was another presentation I gave in February 2020. The botanical quality doesn't matter. The adulterated use of adulterated botanicals do matter because we are into a supply chain versus consumer demand type situation where there is no supply but there is a lot of demand. And how those botanicals are still available to fill in those volumes for the products. So it is an entire different epidemic. We will have a different talk on it sometime else. Hence the fairy dusting. We call it in the term in my industry, fairy dusting. Just little bit for the sake of it so you can talk about it. But my friends, it is not at the levels that it is good for you. Though clinicals say it is good for you based on the raw material. Beauty RX, not to confuse with pharma. This is just sending a message that beauty is demanded with a lot of scientific background. Whatever you are claiming in your product, you have to have a very good evidence with in vivo and human clinical trials that it is going to work. we need to see, and tomorrow more and more questions are coming. I need to see, customers talking here. I need to see the proof. It works. I just don't want to hear you say it works. Where is the proof? And you should be ready to show the proof. When I say you, that is people like me, the industry people. So I need that clinically backed efficacy claims on my product. Regulations don't allow sometimes, regulations also are evolving. They will let you do that because that is the new wave of skincare materials, and hence the new technologies are emerging. Now we are learning natural products. We are learning what kind of natural products are better permeable, more clinically effective, and hence these technologies, ingredients derived by bioengineering, fermentation, and stem cell research are already getting popular. Because you can now, through biochemistry and chemistry and clinical investigation, create or track or make natural products that are very specific for specific activity. So these technologies and related technologies are emerging right now as we speak. Personalization. I have this product only for you. And that means I have understood you, I have the AI about you, and I know you need this. I have all the data, and I'm coming with the product that will solve your personal needs based on what you told me. It's still a little far. First, we have to personalize products based on geographies and populations. Only then you can get within the population and we do internal personalization. So you cannot jump the barriers and go too personal. We don't have too much personalization at this moment of time. And I was talking diversity and equity and inclusion. Now I'm talking to ladies here. If you go to lipsticks, either they are catered for very white complexion or they are catered for very dark complexion. Everything in between, you have to mix and match and figure out. You cannot go to the shelf and pick, this is for me. You have to spend some time. Hey, does this go with my skin tone? Does this gel with my skin tone? Can I mix these two to make it look more that works for me? It is not there. So this kind of personalization has to come first. We have to look at the global diversity and start formulating products that offer personalized solutions for different diversity in the humans. And only then we can talk about one-on-one personalization. But it is also being asked for. The skin microbiome, people picking up on that, I said, we know gut microbiome, there are healthy bacteria in our gut. They are directly related to our metabolism, which is directly related to our digestion, which is directly related to our healthy life, healthy living, healthy aging. Similarly, we have microbiota on our skin too. The skin is an organ too. What if we get too finicky in cleaning our skin all the time? We told me don't do shampoo every day, right? Because if you become old, you have an OCD of cleaning. I'm not saying washing hands is a bad thing. So don't listen to me. It is like make sure you keep your microbiome. Make sure your microbiome is healthy. So the products that will feed the prebiotic version. So microbiome is a probiotic. So think about probiotic for skin, and think about prebiotics, which are food for microbiome. There will be a lot of skincare products now that are going to come in the market, the so-called prebiotic versions of skincare. They are going to replenish your microbiome, keep it healthy, so your microbiome keeps your skin healthy. Rather than rip your microbiome out of your skin and use my cream because it will make it better. That is also going to happen. Consumer data, final. Consumer data. This is market research. How consumers show interest in seeking new ways to interact and engage with beauty. So in United States, Gen Z I'm talking, 53% of them are okay with virtual ways of figuring out what cosmetics they want. They are okay with that. 53% of Gen Z. In Thailand, 74% of similar population want community practice, want people to talk about, real people to talk to real people and exchange their views and feedbacks on what is good, and that is what they want. So human to human interaction. Brazilian customers, metaverse curiosity. Has anybody seen virtual reality, or do you know what I'm talking about? The headsets we put and we are in a virtual world, right? Metaverse. So they make an avatar of themselves, they get into metaverse and they can use everything and put everything they are putting on themselves, and that's how that is the Brazilian customers' feedback. 57% of them think that is the way to go. I just wanted to share that was a good way to go. Who will drive? Okay. Gen Z, 1997 to 2012. How many Gen Zs in this room? Who are born between 1997 and 2012. How many Gen Zs? You are not. Yes, yes. Okay, let's go next. How many millennials? 1981 to 1996. All right. More. Gen Z. And my hats off to that consumer. When I say Gen Z, millennials are also included. I'm just speaking of Gen Z here. Huh?
81 से पहले वालों ने नहीं पूछा।
No, we are done. We are done. So Gen Z is the driver for next 10 years on how customer feedbacks and market research is going to tell the manufacturers and industry and academia what are they looking for. These people are so smart. These millennials and Gen Z are so smart, and their questions, I hope you don't ask me any difficult question today, because your questions are amazing. I respect that. You love to read e-labels, you love to Google, you love to for right to know. You want to know everything before you use it. And all these questions will make a difference to how we make products. So Gen Z will grow in next 10 years. It's not me saying that, it is market research that is saying that. Upcoming trends. This industry is growing. Compound, aggregate, compound. Sorry, I have to put this again. I'm not in my Just a minute. Compound annual growth rate, CAGR, I had it already here, is 5% in next 7 years. So that's a big growth we are looking into this industry. So whatever I shared will make a big impact on how this industry will evolve. But that is the growth curve we are looking globally. No matter where you make it, no matter where you sell it. Many natural products, essential oils are making their way back again into these product lines. Herbal cosmetics, fermented ingredients, getting more popular, will get more popular. No stain, no gain, with stains. Allergy modified cosmetics. Cosmetics that refer to allergy now. Now, you are talking cosmetics that give you allergy, right? I am talking cosmetics that will help you with allergies. Totally a different idea, but now allergy oral care versus allergy topical care will also come up. That is a big thing. Personalized cosmetics, we talked a lot about it. Sustainable business practices, big deal. Lipstick and lip augmentation, masks out, lips showing. Lipstick industry is back. Lip augmentation is back. One of the things I love here is AI powered digital to actual. Beauty inside out. Expect bundles of products, not one single product for one single thing. Think you are going to a health food store, you are going to a mall, you are going to a cosmetic shop. You are coming with a bundle, something you need, something you put. Because the new trend will be beauty inside out. give me something that helps me to address my looks based on what I eat and what I put, not one on the other. Traditional herbal system of medicine, ancient wisdom, modern science I talked about, but a very sexy twist to that is East meets West. It is a great marketing slogan. I have this product based on Western formulation, but it has an ingredient from the East. Clean beauty, not over processing or using only simple processes that have no solvents or any toxic chemicals used for manufacturing or extractions. Eyes, we will still use mask. During COVID, we saw how important are our eyes, because you can judge a person based on what you see in the eyes, because nothing else you can see. So eye industry already took off from 2020. It is not looking good. Eye industry is evolving as we talk. You put mask, you get pimples or you get acne because of mask. I'm not saying we're going to get rid of mask forever. There is a mask, we will be putting mask. Masks are still with us now forever. Now there is something called acne due to mask, and the term for that is mask name. It is not as acne, it is mask name. And there is a beauty intervention for mask name also. Hey, spray this or put this before you put your mask, and that helps with the mask name. Where are the products for men? It is going to show men are demanding a lot of skincare products now, and except for colognes or just for some moisturizers, men are totally ignored. Too bad. We also need our share. Multicultural beauty products. For different cultures, different religions, different ethnicities, same DEI. So DEI will be important, and you will see more choices on the shelf based on different looks versus few looks and forcing them on you to look like somebody. With that, I think I conclude my talk. Thank you so much for listening to me. And